Another free couch popped up, and they put it out on their curb. You know, free sign on the curb. Got it strapped in. Gonna do one more across the top, and we just happened to be next to another Goodwill. So let's go check it out. So we left Goodwill, ended up buying 2 DVD recorder combos for $37 total. This one sells for about 40 to 50. This one sells for about 50 to 70. So not too bad, and they both work. I tested. Just like that, another free couch literally on the curb. Just like that. Loaded up. It's kind of scratched up, but nothing a Manscaped shaver can't fix. Just finishing up getting this IKEA couch bed for, you guessed it, free. So we went to get a free piece of furniture for my wife to flip, and this thing is massive. I didn't think it'd be that heavy, but I understand why. You know, there's like stone marble in here, or whatever it is. There's a bunch of, it's really, really nice, in my opinion, but it's like a German or Hungarian like design, and my wife's hoping she can fix it up to flip it, because she resells furniture for a living. And when I went to go get this with her, I asked if the people had games, and they did. So I'll show you what they had. Okay, so we're back in the game cave, and everything from the front row over, not that stuff, but like this stuff from the front, is what I asked for, and they pulled out. So a couple of pretty cool stuff. I've never seen the Burger King games before, so that was kind of cool to see. A couple of good ones like Chrono Cross, Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy Chronicles, Crash, Tekken, Jet Moto, a couple of other Final Fantasies, Martian Gothic, never heard of it. And then Sega Genesis, this is a boxed Page Master. Castlevania Bloodlines, pretty good one. And then game only of Sid of Valis, which I've never even heard of, but that's in there. So that's kind of cool. Is this instruction manual in the thingy, or is this just the front page of the instruction manual? Wow, that's sad. It is the front page of the manual. Okay. Going on a Sega CD, which I've never seen in person until, you know, now. And the person I got this all from was a free dresser pickup as earlier, and I asked, you know, you all got games? And they said, yep, we sure do. And they ended up buying their first storage unit, and this was in their first storage unit. They bought a 10 by 20 unit for $100, and I paid them $400 for everything on the table. Wild Guns is pretty cool, or Wild Arms. I wish it was Wild Guns for Super Nintendo, but take what I can get. And a couple of Super Nintendo stuffs, big ones being, you know, Castlevania, Secret of Mana. This might be a condition upgrade to my own copy. And then the original Nintendos, majority of these have their manuals on the bottom. So we got Dr. Mario, Tailspin, Link, Fester's Quest, generic. Star Trek's pretty good. Dirty Harry, Dragon Warrior, Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice is a pretty good one, like a $30 game. Adventure of Link again, and then Astyanax. And I think this is the Sega Genesis system cleaner. A couple of their loose discs, or just one, and then a random computer game. NES cleaning kit. And in the stuff they showed me, there was an N64 console like manual guide. So I imagine they have. So I'm imagining that in the boxes that they still haven't gone through at where I bought all this stuff behind me, they said there should be more games, but they're not too sure. So hopefully there's actually the Sega CD system, the Sega Genesis system, N64, and the Super Nintendo, and maybe another box full of games, because that'd be sick. Because if this is what you get from one box, about like $1,300 in value, I paid $400, which is about, I don't know, 30-ish%, maybe a little bit 32% or so, which is great. So I'm happy. And this was also in that collection buy. I got to add it to my personal collection. Oh, and I got to upgrade my copy of Zool, which is super, super faded. Yada yada. Bing, bam, boom. Upgrade. What a difference. Sweet. Show you guys some other stuff we got. This was at a yard sale. Just stopped by randomly, and there was an Xbox 360 out, which I think was this one, the 1538E model with a 500 gigabyte hard drive. And I was like, you got anything else in the house? And he's like, oh, I think we have a Wii, but that's it. I was like, oh, I mean, I take a look. The games are pretty decent, you know, Rock Band, Mario Kart, no Wii Sports. Or no, yeah, there is, the Wii Sports. And then the Rock Band guitar, there's also the dongle, so that's pretty good. For the Xbox, there's like a stack of games too, which I think, I don't know where I put them, but a bunch of generic games, and I paid $70 all in, so. Here were the games that were in that bundle from the yard sale. Nothing too crazy besides Minecraft Story Mode, and this one right here is Minecraft Disc Only. Those are both still $20 plus games, which is baffling. And then this is like my death pile tote that I haven't gone through. A bunch of Xbox 360 stuff, a stack of NES stuff all the way to the bottom. What is this one? Oh. And we have a 32X copy of Virtuo Racing. And this is all the cards that need to get shuffled over to TCG Player. A couple of sealed PS3 stuff. Nothing ever crazy, because the crazy stuff sells so fast. But yeah, Pokemon on that side, and this is all... Oh, no, that's Pokemon. Then this becomes Magic, sorted by set and alphabetized. Currently, we are cleaning out an estate that an old family friend had. So they said anything we want, we can keep, we can sell, we can do whatever. We have to go to the dump, let us know what it costs, and they'll take care of the costs. So basically whatever we want is free. Everything back there we're probably gonna keep. A bunch of good storage racks and stuff like that. So show you down here.
Is it unlocked now?
I think so.
Is this pen rack? Oh, or is this a label?
Label maker. There's
Oh, where's that label maker?
a bunch of these cabinets and stuff in here, and a bunch of sewing supplies, a bunch of storage. So kind of going through and seeing what's actually in here. And there's also a full apartment. We're doing our second load at the dump and cleaning out that estate. This is everything that's left, so I'm just gonna push this stuff out real quick. Here's a couch I bought for 350 bucks, literally like a year ago. And I never got around to cleaning it because I don't have that good of a cleaner, so time to throw it away. Which is kind of sad, but we need the space, and it's time to go. One last push.